Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into some common mistakes and confusing words in English. These words can often trip us up because they look or sound similar, but have different meanings or uses. Our goal is to clearly understand each form so we can use them confidently and correctly. Pay close attention to the spelling, meanings, and examples, and let's see how well you can use these words by the end of the presentation. This presentation will help you understand and correctly use commonly confused words in English. Focus on each example and pay close attention to the explanations and examples provided. Let's begin. Review the spelling and meaning of each form. Focus on understanding how they differ in usage and pronunciation. Imply, infer. Imply and infer. When someone implies something, they are suggesting it without directly saying it. On the other hand, when you infer something, you are drawing a conclusion based on what you've heard or seen. For example, she implied that she was unhappy with the decision, but she didn't say it outright. From his tone, I inferred that he wasn't pleased with the results. So remember, imply is what the speaker does, and infer is what the listener does. Read each example sentence carefully, paying attention to the context. Notice how spelling and pronunciation match the intended meaning in each sentence. Her smile implied that she already knew the answer. From the clues in the novel, readers could infer what would happen next. Read the text carefully, identifying where each meaning applies. Focus on how each form fits within the overall context to convey its meaning. Elise walked into the office and found a note on her desk. It read, "I hope you're prepared for what's coming." The message didn't specify anything, but it seemed to imply that something significant was about to happen. As she reread the note, she tried to infer who might have left it. The handwriting looked familiar, and the tone was slightly playful. Could it be from her colleague, Jake? He had implied earlier in the week that there might be a surprise announcement soon. By lunchtime, the mystery was solved. Their manager called for a meeting and revealed that Elise had been promoted. She realized that Jake's earlier words and the note had both implied the big news, but she hadn't inferred the correct meaning at first. Answer each true or false question based on the meanings and examples you reviewed. This will help reinforce your understanding of each form and its correct usage. 1. When reading a mystery novel, readers often infer who the culprit is before the end. 2. If a person nods while listening, it can imply agreement. 3. Inferring means giving someone a clue about something. 4. If someone implies they are upset, they express their feelings clearly. 5. To infer means to make a conclusion based on evidence. 6. If a teacher implies that there will be a test soon, they are directly announcing it. Read the sentences and select the appropriate form based on context. 1. From the way she looked at me, I could infer that she was upset. 2. Tyler didn't say it directly, but his words implied that he was unhappy with the decision. 3. After reading the article, I was able to infer the author's main argument. 4. The detective tried to infer the suspect's intentions from his behavior. 5. The politician's speech implied a major policy change was coming. 6. The teacher's tone seemed to imply that there would be a pop quiz tomorrow. Let's proceed. Review the spelling and meaning of each form. Focus on understanding how they differ in usage and pronunciation. Eminent, imminent. Eminent and imminent. Eminent means someone is famous or highly respected. Imminent means something is about to happen very soon. Here's how we use them. The scientist is an eminent expert in her field. She is well known and respected. A storm is imminent, so we should stay inside. The storm is about to happen very soon. Don't get them mixed up. One describes reputation, the other describes time. Read each example sentence carefully, paying attention to the context. Notice how spelling and pronunciation match the intended meaning in each sentence. The award was given to an eminent scientist in the field of medicine. The approaching storm means that heavy rainfall is imminent. Read the text carefully, identifying where each meaning applies. Focus on how each form fits within the overall context to convey its meaning. Dr. Howard, an eminent geologist, had spent years studying seismic activity. His research was widely respected, and his predictions often came true. Recently, he had been warning that an earthquake was imminent in the region. Many people took his advice seriously because of his eminent reputation. However, some doubted whether the danger was truly imminent. Dr. Howard continued to stress the urgency, saying, "This isn't just a possibility, it's an imminent event. We must prepare now." Within days, the earthquake struck. Those who had listened to the eminent scientist's warnings were grateful for his advice, while others wished they had taken the warning more seriously. Answer each true or false question based on the meanings and examples you reviewed. This will help reinforce your understanding of each form and its correct usage. 1. If an event is imminent, it is likely to happen far in the future. 2. The word eminent describes a person's status or reputation. 3. If a doctor says that a medical crisis is imminent, they mean urgent action is needed. 4. An imminent storm means people have plenty of time to prepare. 5. A musician who has won multiple awards is considered eminent. 6. A world-famous chef is an example of an eminent person in the culinary world. Read the sentences and select the appropriate form based on context. 1. Scientists warned that a volcanic eruption was imminent. 2. The world-renowned painter was an eminent figure in the art community. 3. News channels reported that a political change was imminent. 4. The doctor warned that if treatment wasn't given, a crisis would be imminent. 5. The professor is an eminent historian with many published books. 6. The eminent lawyer was invited to speak at the conference. Great job, everyone! Now you've completed the lesson. You've explored meanings, examples, and even tested yourself with true, false, and practice questions. Remember, common mistakes happen, but each one is a chance to improve. Next time, we'll look at another set of confusing words, so keep practicing, and see you then. Thanks for joining, and happy learning!